to this edition of Pulse presented by the PlayStation Network. I'm Christina Lee with a look at what's happening right now on PlayStation. Coming up, we'll take a look at the recent top 10 downloads for the PS3 system and preview the latest new video releases. First up, the chilling sequel to one of the creepiest survivor horror games ever. Welcome to the world of Dead Space 2. Isaac Clarke returns for another blood-curdling adventure with the release of Dead Space 2. And as a bonus in the Collector's Edition and Limited Edition, you can experience the panic before the terror. Fight your way through an epic battle for survival in the exciting prequel, Dead Space Extraction.
The whole colony's gone to hell.
Blast apart oncoming necromorphs, solve mind-bending puzzles, and defy all odds to reach safety in the PlayStation Move-enabled guided first-person shooter exclusive to PS3.
Hell, it just doesn't stop.
And the battles continue as teamwork, skill, and fun are back in the frantic gameplay of modern combat Domination, the first shooter to use the PlayStation Move motion controller for unprecedented combat immersion. And PlayStation Plus subscribers enjoy a 25% discount through January 31st. And Killzone fans, it's demo time for Killzone 3. Time to get your hands on a jetpack and take on the Hellgast again. Hit L1 for the jetpack and keep your finger on R1 to blast away, as this is as close as you'll get to the new game before the February 22nd straight date. And finally, follow the courageous robots Marty and Chip, who find themselves dumped out with the rubbish on a strange planet in spare parts. Searching the hostile environments for ship parts and currency, the mechanical duo must find a way to repair an abandoned spaceship and escape the planet, while rescuing other stranded robots and defending themselves against countless enemies. Want some acclaimed games at half off to kick off the new year? PSN's 11 for 2011 game sale collects staff-picked titles ranked 75% or better on Metacritic into one limited-time annual blowout. For 1 week only, get 11 great gamer-approved critical hit games at a huge discount. So load up now and start your year of gaming right. Coming up next, the top 10 titles downloaded on the PlayStation Network, brought to you by Axe Body Spray. Guys, don't forget the Pit Pit chest. We'll be right back.
World's manliest rituals.
Axe sent me here to lead you through the rituals around the world to find out what gets the ladies. Axe's Pit Pit chest ritual.
Pit Pit chest.
Or other exotic rituals from across the globe.
Watch the show at theaxeeffect.com.
In recent weeks, Little Big Planet Sackboy's prehistoric moves strolled over into the number 4 slot. Meanwhile, the PS3 version of the classic X-Men arcade game storms its way to number 1. On the video side of the PlayStation Store, we jump into the action comedy from last fall, featuring an all-star cast including Bruce Willis, Morgan Freeman, John Malkovich, and Helen Mirren.
Tell me everything you know.
Some thumbsucker tagged him red.
Red?
Retired, extremely dangerous.
Based on a cult DC Comics graphic novel, a group of retired CIA assassins fights back when they're targeted for knowing too much in red.
That's right, old man.
Old man?
No respect.
The old team gets back together to break into CIA headquarters and expose the truth. But instead, they find a massive cover-up that will rock the very foundation of the government.
Old man, my...
I got a deal we need to discuss. 25 to 30 mil.
And next, an LA detective races to bust a group of notorious thieves in the crime thriller Takers.
Something ain't right.
Their heist is planned to perfection and never leaving a shred of evidence, the gang keeps going free.
This is not the way we do things.
But when greed gets the best of them and they lose their meticulous edge, one seasoned cop might get the break he needs to end their reign.
Bet big, win big. It's the only way to play.
Thanks again for joining us for this edition of Pulse, presented by the PlayStation Network. I'm Christina Lee, and we'll see you right back here on February 8th. This has been a presentation of the PlayStation Network.